Everyone wants to know how to wash a wool or cotton duvet at home without felting it, shrinking it, or turning the fill into clumps. What is the real answer?
The real answer starts at the care label because it changes everything. A generic wool or cotton duvet can take a careful home wash. The two duvets we make are built to skip it. So read the label before you run any water.
Let's cover both. If the label allows a home wash, what does a wool duvet need?
Cool water and a gentle touch. Wash a wool duvet cold, around 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, on a gentle or wool cycle. Or wash it by hand, floating it in the tub and pressing the water through the fill. The one rule you never break is do not wring it.
Why is wringing such a problem?
Because wool felts. Warm water plus agitation plus pressure locks the fibers together, and once wool felts, it shrinks and mats for good. There is no undo. That is why the wool cycle stays cold and slow, and why hand washing means pressing the water through, not twisting.
What about a cotton duvet?
Cotton is more forgiving, but the idea is the same. A gentle or delicate cycle, cool to warm water, a mild detergent, skip the bleach, and skip the fabric softener, because both coat the fiber and cut the breathability you bought cotton for. Load it loosely so water can move through the fill.
Anything after the wash cycle for cotton?
Run one extra rinse. Leftover detergent dries stiff inside the batting, so a second rinse clears it. And if the duvet comes out lumpy, pull those clumps apart by hand once it is fully dry so the fill sits even again.
Now the part that scares people, drying.
This is where duvets die. Never tumble dry a wool or cotton duvet on heat. Heat and tumbling felt the wool and flatten cotton batting into uneven lumps. Air drying is the only safe route.
How do you air dry something that big?
Lay it flat or hang it in a warm spot with good airflow, out of direct sun. Reposition it every few hours so every side gets equal air. The fill can stay damp deep inside long after the surface feels dry, so give a twin a full day at least, and longer for a queen or king.
How do I know it is dry all the way through?
Press the center with your hand. If it feels cool or heavy, moisture is still in there. And if you catch a musty smell after it seems dry, that is trapped water. Hang it another full day before you store it, because sealing away a damp duvet invites mildew.
Okay, that is the home method. Now tell me why your own duvets skip all of it.
Because the fill volume is hard to saturate and re-dry evenly at home. And doing it wrong is how you ruin a good insert. So our care guidance is spot cleaning instead of a full soak.
Walk me through each one.
The cotton insert is spot clean and sun only. You treat a spot, then air it in the sun. No machine wash, and we do not recommend dry cleaning it either. Neither one goes in your washer.
That sounds like less washing overall, not more.
Far less. And here is why. The duvet lives inside a cover. The cover takes the skin oil, the sweat, the daily wear. So the cover is what you launder, and the insert underneath stays clean for a long time.
How often does the insert itself need attention?
Under a cover, every few months at most, not weekly. Both wool and cotton keep the fill drier than a synthetic would, and that dryness matters more than people realize.
Why does the dryness matter?
Dust mites need humidity to live, roughly 30 to 50% relative humidity and up. Wool wicks moisture out of the fill, and cotton breathes, so the fiber environment stays under that line. A drier insert is a cleaner insert, with no chemical treatment doing the work.
So the cover really is the workhorse.
It is. Wash the cover on its normal cycle as often as you like. That habit alone keeps the whole thing fresh and stretches the insert toward the 10 to 15 years it is built for.
And these are certified?
Both inserts carry full GOTS certification as finished pieces, license GOTS 10229 through Oregon Tilth. That covers the fill, the cover, the thread, and the dye under one number you can search yourself. Both are hand tufted with corner loops so the fill cannot shift.
Let's put a bow on the how-to. The short version people should remember?
3 moves. Wool washes cold and you never wring it. Cotton washes gentle with an extra rinse. And both air dry flat, never a hot dryer. If you own one of ours, skip the washer and let the cover do the laundry.
What is the single most common mistake?
The hot dryer. It is the fastest way to felt a wool duvet or clump a cotton one, and it happens in one cycle. When in doubt, air dry and give it time.
Where do people go if they want the low-maintenance version?
Come see the 2 inserts we make at circadianrest.com, an organic cotton one and an organic wool one, both handmade in New Jersey, both built so the cover does the washing and the fill just stays dry.